is the North End. This is the North End.
Hey guys, JP, California, coming at, well, kind of an overcast, kind of becoming sunny. I got like this one ray of light that's just coming down, and my German Shepherd Rex is in the background. Hopefully he doesn't just like pop a squat right in the background in this video. It'd be kind of funny. But you know who didn't shit the bed today was Villa. Villa did okay by all accords, getting a tie against Liverpool at Liverpool while they're chasing Champions League, and this might have actually dethroned them from their ability to get Champions League. Now really all Man U and Newcastle need to do is get one more win and it's pretty much over. But besides that, Villa had a decent game. Let's go over the 5 things we learned about Aston Villa. And while you are watching this, please like and subscribe to the video. Get after us. Click on all the buttons. Tell me I'm ass. Tell me I'm great. Tell me I'm the whitest American you've ever seen who can't say European names properly. I don't care. Go ahead and give us that like and subscribe. Here we go. 5 things we learned about Aston Villa versus Liverpool. Number 1, Europe is still on for Villa. Villa getting this draw against Liverpool was something many Villa fans probably in their head and their heart did not expect. This is one of those games that we love to not get ourselves too high for, because you know what? Crashing down to earth really hurts. Ask a Tottenham fan. But getting a draw at Liverpool is a huge advantage for us. It's a huge come up. That puts us right up into 7th. And with our last game against Brighton, it's all to play for. If we win against that game against Brighton, I also think it'll be the most wins or tied the most wins in any EPL season we've ever had. So we have come a long way from Steven Gerrard to still be pushing for Europe. And I am just ecstatic. Like, this season has ended better than I could have ever hoped. Number 2. Watkins PK. That wasn't the miss of a striker who's in form. That wasn't the miss of a good goalie. That was a bad miss in his PK. That was a striker who clearly seems off it, and not just that, but unfocused. I've referenced this once or twice before that he had his second kid right about when his great form seemed to tail off. I really expect him to come back next season kind of raring to go, engines going, everything flowing now once the baby kind of gets settled into a routine. But I definitely think the baby syndrome is hitting Watkins again. He did this first time. And it really begs the question, is he going to be our number 9 going forward? Is he going to be positioned out a little bit wider? What is the thought with Unai Emery with Ollie Watkins? Everyone's talking that Unai Emery wants another striker. I would take Vlahovic from Juventus in a heartbeat. I think he would team Watkins perfectly up top. Maybe Jonathan David. I personally really like Jonathan David, and that would make Watkins be a little bit more central and Jonathan David be that floating 9 winger type player. But what is the question with Watkins? Are we going to keep him? Is he our long-term future? I think we have to stick with him, but they need to be working on that because that PK is almost unforgivable. That was really bad. Number 3. Physical play. It wasn't just once or twice that Liverpool players literally threw Villa players to the ground and didn't get a call, but the amount of physical play that involved in this game was not surprising. This is the EPL. This is Liverpool. When you come up against the Chelseas, the Liverpool, maybe not Chelsea anymore. When you come up against the Liverpools and the Man U's and the Man Cities and the Arsenals of the world, they have not one destroyer. They have 4 or 5 destroyers in a team. They have guys that are 6'2", 6'1", who can get around, bang, and get after it. The dark arts, if you will. And for me, Villa are kind of lacking that player. John McGinn has it, and he's like 5'8". He's shorter than I am. Emi Buendia does not have that ability, and he's short. Ollie Watkins can bang. Tyrone Mings and Konza can bang, but that's about it. Jacob Ramsey is not that type of guy. Leon Bailey is broken glass. Like, Villa need one more big guy. They got Dendoncker, and he serves a purpose, but I'm not quite sure if he's in our long-term plans. Enter in Bronco van den Boomen, a free transfer from France who's 6'2". I think he would be a great addition to Aston Villa's team. He's played very well in a mediocre team. And as a center mid who's 6'2", that could do us some favors. I'm sure that could give us a little steal for some of those matches. So we'll see. That physical play was really hard for Aston Villa to cope with today. Number 4, Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey is doing wonders for Aston Villa. And for me, he is going to hopefully be our new Jack Grealish. Not only did he get last season off to a running start, but he has played a fair amount of games this season with Aston Villa as a 21-year-old. He's one of the best performing U21 into 21-year-olds in Europe. He has some of the most game time in Europe. He has 10 goals and assists combined. I mean, what more do you want from a homegrown player? That is a kid that I'm willing Aston Villa to bear our time with. I think that's a player that needs 20 games a season, and one that we should definitely be keeping on because he could be a difference maker for us in about a year or two. So when it comes to looking for players, I would hope that we maybe look for a backup for him, but not necessarily someone to replace him. I think Jacob Ramsey needs time, and I'm willing to give it. And number 5, and this is a big concern of mine. I need a water sip. Please like and subscribe. Number 5, left back issues. Not only did Luka Dean go off after being banged up and kind of notoriously a little bit softer, but Moreno went off after being the substitute. That's super worrying for me. We have 37-year-old Ashley Young, who's been doing a job at right back, now playing left back where he hasn't played it since Inter Milan, I believe. I'm a little concerned about my left back being against the right backs and the right wings in the league who are notoriously fast. That is a little bit of a concern for me. So there is a worry behind that. I hope Luka Dean and or Moreno can come back and be raring to go for the last game. Good thing it's another week away. But I thought Matty Cash did well at the right mid-roll. And Ashley Young did so-so on the left back. Now, the goal for Liverpool did come from that left back position. He was trying to mark Salah, and Ramsey had brought the line too deep so that Marino was on. But I think that there needs to be a look at this left back injury issue going on. Hopefully we can remedy it and get through it. Guys, this is JP California rushing through a video because I am in a little bit of a rush. Please like and subscribe. Please think about coming and visiting California in the summer. Don't go to LA. It's trash. Go to San Diego. It's a little bit better because I'm kind of in between there. Have a great day, everyone.
This is the North End.